Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Athemsys. Please feel free to call me Athy. And welcome back to my Let's Play. Isn't it a lovely new Minecraft day to start recording? In last episode, we built these nice structures over here, which are still in dire need of some details, which we're gonna do in the nice detailing phase I got planned for us. Oops. But yeah, let me get you caught up what happened in between episodes, right? For one, I updated to 1.21.3, so now we have nice colorful bundles and I can actually scroll in between my stuff. I do still have to figure out stuff because I'm using the mod item scroller, which is a little bit interfering with that, but that should be fine. Overall, I might need to just turn it off, right? The other thing is, before I forget to mention it, as you can see, glass textures are not connected currently because continuity is not yet up to date for 1.21.3, and also the Shulker Plus mod I was using is not up to date. Other things I have actually realized in between episodes, I was bringing my resources to the new storage system, and I realized I have no enchanting setup, nor do I have an actual brewing setup. And I figured the enchanting thing we can resolve. Like, I still need something over there to cover that up because it just sticks out like a sore thumb. And I was considering just, putting some sort of tower, mountain, or something above it. And, I mean, we're not really in need of enchanting much, but I guess I might as well put an enchanting tower over there. It covers up the creeper farm, and it also just gives us a nice place to build and decorate and have more purpose than just cover up. But the other thing is, I kind of already had my mindset that this is going to be an alchemist place. So I have two clerics hidden down there. I'll just move into here. I need to villager proof this a little bit more. I think it is more or less villager proof. Yeah, see? It's not Athy proof. How should it be villager proof? I might need to just close that up. So they won't get stuck in there. And then up here, I don't know, we could just do some beds. And well, they can't get up here anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll just stick them in here so they're not down there anymore. And also get us a little bit of a brewing setup and have the brewing ingredients just in there, because I also don't really have that big of I don't know what to do with them down there, and we don't need to have them necessarily down there, because chances are that we're not really brewing potions that much are pretty high. Plus, since I have the bartering farm, I most likely will just, extend the potion effect of the fire resistance potions, and can't really think of any other potions I would really use unless it's invisibility potion or night vision, which I rarely use. But yeah, that are my thoughts on that. And now getting into what we're doing today. I have these three structures which I will dedicate to a baker, a windmill, and market stall, and a tiny house. I mean, thinking about it, because we have the wheat fields over here, we do also need to probably extend the path somewhere in this direction so it has a better, I guess, pathway to the windmill. But that's a future me problem. But first things first, let's get started with our first time lapse of the day and actually get the market stall in, and let's get the tiny house in, and then we will see how that looks in the first place, I guess. And then lastly, we're gonna definitely build the windmill. So roll the first time lapse. All right, the first two structures are in. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and the decorating process is, as mentioned, not gonna happen right now. As you can hear, I am still really indecisive because part of me wants to decorate right away to actually make this a longer video. The other part of me just wants to build the structures as, said in the last episode and whatnot. But I have a feeling that the episodes could be a little too short. But, well, not really sure how to actually handle that situation. I guess all in all, my YouTube experience is still not extensive enough, if you want to call it that, to know how to judge these situations better. So therefore, a lot of my decision making is at random, and it changes somewhere along the line of recording and editing and whatnot. So at this point, I apologize if I'm all over the place, but it happened. I can't help it. But I like my way, my life being this way kind of keeps things definitely more interesting. But anyways, what we're now gonna do is I need to dig out this whole pit because I designed the floor to be down there, and then we have an entire staircase going up for the windmill. That also has not really an interior design yet, so still stuff I need to think about. However, before I keep rambling more nonsense, let's just get that going, and then I'm probably gonna pre-edit a little bit so I see where I'm at, and maybe actually have a plan when you're gonna hear me talk again next, because that's the other problem. I don't think before I record, I just go with the flow. And yeah, no, that's just me. So I guess you guys are stuck dealing with it. I came to terms with it. So roll the next time lapse, I'd say. Give into temptation, feel every vibration, imagine the sensation.
my body. When you hear my body. When you hear my body. Give in to temptation. Give in to temptation. Feel every vibration. Imagine the sensation when you hear my body call. Give in to temptation. Feel every vibration. Imagine the sensation when you hear my body call. Give in to temptation. Feel every vibration. Imagine the sensation when you hear my body call. Give in to temptation. Feel every vibration. Imagine the sensation when you hear my body call. I get you. You get me. I get you. You get me. I get you. You get me. I get you. When you hear my body. When you hear my body. When you hear my body.
Isn't there just something about walking through your Minecraft world when stuff starts filling up? Like, I really like this narrow path between these buildings so much that I'm actually considering that I need to fill up this space even a little bit more. It doesn't even matter if it's going to be a tree or if it's going to be something else, a building or whatnot, but I think there's something more needed to get this a bit more crowded. Even if I'm just gonna, I don't know, plop another cypress tree there, or maybe it's time for another palm tree, who knows, since that's, you know, yeah, maybe it's time for another palm tree. Well, even now, it feels a little out of place if it's that high up, I guess. But yeah, I feel there is a need for something more right here. That's for sure. But other than that, I actually like coming down here. This also gives it like really this nice village vibe already. Even though a lot of decoration is still needed, like maybe, you know, a cart and wheelbarrows and whatnot, which we're definitely gonna do in the detailing phase. But nonetheless, I enjoy these structures in here. Like, I can't wait to fill this space up next episode. However, I feel I'm currently at like a 15-minute episode. I did the editing as I said, and I feel there needs to be a tiny bit more. So even though we did focus on the baker section, I suppose, the side of things, I think we should at least give the two cleric villagers their new home, which entails me villager prepping this house for a little bit. As I mentioned, we need to put in a wall here, maybe get rid of the torch and put in some actual lighting, which could be difficult because I did use top slabs up there. But yeah, plop in at least 2 beds for them and their workstations, and, you know, get some storage and whatnot in here. let me do that really quick, and then I will fetch. Wouldn't be an episode of mine without me rambling nonsense and misusing my words. Anyways, I'll fetch these two, and then I can actually finally get rid of that hole. The other thing is, we have a Fletcher, a farmer, and a cartographer here we also need to worry about, because I would like to get rid of this ugliness. I just have no idea where to put them. Let me get those settled there, and then I might just, while I'm at it, because I probably need to do a rail system or something up here. Let me get that done, and then I'll see. Maybe I'll move the other three already too. See you next clip. Alright guys, it is done, and we're doing our last walkthrough for the episode with shaders. Doesn't it look lovely? I just realized while waiting for the shaders to load up, I seriously should reconsider to reinstall Bobby Mod now that I am not using Replay Mod anymore, because, you know, Bobby Mod and Replay Mod have some issues, and I had corrupted files, and I know that a few other content creators had the same issue. I have yet to hear it from Flashback Mod, but I also didn't hear about Flashback Mod until recently, so there's that. But I suppose with the rendering and Bobby Mod, it should be better, especially since right now it looks like there's half an island and there's nothing, and I know that back there in the distance actually is something. But anyways, now that the sun is setting, I guess, let's take a nice walk from the beach up to what I've done. Well, where I moved the villagers to, maybe that's the better way. Theoretically, I actually, I recorded it with Flashback Mod, but to be fair, it's kind of hard to have the camera follow them in a minecart. Let's start here. But yeah, I had this whole weird contraption going on with scaffolding and whatnot, because I figured out that if I put scaffolding down, let me show you, and then you can actually do this, and you will not need to get rid of the path blocks, which is amazing. See, well, here I chose to take away the pressure plate I had here, just put in a trapdoor, and there's our nice cartographer. I suppose he can contemplate while staring out over the ocean while doing his maps. Yeah. Then, as I mentioned, I put, this needs to be back again. Anyway, I put my nice two, what are they called? Clerics in here, gave them their beds and their workstations. Closed this off, as I said. I still haven't taken care of that torch, but it is what it is. Yeah, buddy, okay, wild behavior, but that's fine. If you guys have fun jumping around, so be it. And yeah, well, nothing bad can happen. I hope nothing bad can happen. But they have also their nice view. I mean, as nice as that can be. Oh. Good night, guys. Yeah. Put them there. Then I totally didn't know what to do with the Fletcher, and I actually redirected him through this house, and I ended up putting him in here. Yes, he got the biggest house, and where can we see him? There he is! Maybe I'll give him some companions, or I'll find another place for him to stay, because there's still this small hut I'm going to build down at the ocean. Maybe I'll put him there eventually, because that house is too big. I don't know. We shall see. I do need to sleep, however, because that roof is not lit up. You know what? Let's go visit the farmers. Sorry, dude. So sorry, but it's safer this way. Anyways, yes, I put him here. This is... Come on, cat. Get out. Thank you. I need to probably put that in the back. But he is here. I hope he can't get up there. No, you can't get out of there, mister. But I can. So, get back in. Fresh animations is just so derpy. I kind of love it. Anyways, yeah. So that is that for this episode. And, this just looks so nice. Looking at the sun through these two buildings. To be fair, that is nice. It feels like every episode, whenever I have the shaders turned on, I tell you guys how beautiful I think it is. Like, I wish my computer could handle playing with shaders 24/7, which is not the case. But then again, I don't even know if I would play with shaders all the time, even if I would have a beast of a computer. Who knows? But let's take a nice flyby of what we've done here with shaders. It looks nice. And I should probably count how often I say shaders at the end of a video. Yeah, sometimes I know. Sometimes I do just talk bullshit. It is what it is. However, I think it was a productive episode for sure, with moving the villagers and building these structures. I just want to keep going and build the rest, and then and figure out the other parts, and then the detailing. I'm just so excited to get this island done. It is such a nice project, and it took me a couple of weeks, but hey, we're getting somewhere, and I'm so excited to start the other project, so... yeah. But... alright guys, enough yapping for me. As per usual, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next episode.